Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Ready?
On play action. Love to throw. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Well, it's football 101 because when you come in as the favorite team, you obviously don't want to hand any kind of advantage to an opponent ready for an upset. Now, you'll be lucky to only be down 3-zip the next time you get the ball back because you've just handed them the dose of comfort.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Play fake. Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A first carry for the All-Pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You look at this Arizona defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
45, white, quad red, set.
Love now. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Ready.
Play action this time with Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again. Love.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Here you go, set.
To throw now, here's Love. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It's third down and goal at the 6-yard line.
And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down.
Set. Move. Put.
Love. And he's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly.
That's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind says again.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Cardinals at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. First catch, good for 9 and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. They've got good hands. Their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Got his man, it's Dortch. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 37.
That's another Cardinals.
On play action, it's Murray. Oh, a wide open receiver, it's Harrison. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to move back in front. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive as they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Double 38. Check, black 40. Ready?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
And the Packers first down.
Ready. Set.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-6 the score after one right here on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Now Love.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
52 blue. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Packers have moved out in front.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Murray again. This is Connor.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's another Cardinals. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down and inside the 25.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
That's good for a Cardinals. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Murray, strong running. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
13-yard line.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
They'll take over the first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
now. 45, right, set.
Throwing, Love.
Oh, that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
In motion goes the tight end. Love from the gun on 3rd down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Jacobs from the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Here we go. Yellow, 20.
Back to throw. Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Cycles. Down. 10 black. Ready.
Looking to throw. Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Love, they go play action now. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go. Drill blue, 32. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on fourth.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
3rd down and 1. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Second and 10. Now Murray again. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Another Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, he shifts past him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now he's free at the 35.
Touchdown, Cardinals!
Trey Benson,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Love now. He'll buy some time right.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Out to the left here to Reed. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Love finds his man, complete. That's Reed. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3, 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Down. Clock, black. 95, ready.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Kyler going to give this to Benson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now Murray off play action. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Murray now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
To throw now, here's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And the Packers first down.
Ready. Set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
Here we go.
On first down, Lloyd. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
95. 43 rail. Set.
On play action, Love to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll
think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Love from the gun. And that's incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
So an interesting call there to take the 3, but I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
At their own 36-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. To throw, it's Murray. Over the middle to his tight end, Ryman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Murray now to throw. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson, 36 yards. And the Cards look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
27, Packers 16.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. A give up the middle with Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He will run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights. That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on it. Perfect time to dial up the blitz, and excellent.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Ready up.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where it's going to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Flushed out right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the fourth.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
That's taken in by Watson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Here's Love. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Love. On the move to his left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Throwing. Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he
goes down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. On the handoff, Benson running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
We're good. 12. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
We're 19. Set.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away